What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sports Degenerate Podcast. We got another waiver wire show for week 7. For the people that are new, I post a separate episode for each position. So whether you're listening on the podcast or watching on YouTube, check out my page. There is a separate episode for quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end. Let's hop into it. I have 4 tight ends for you guys. All of these players are 33% rostered or less, so they should be pretty available in your league. My number 1 tight end pickup for week 7 is Kade Auton for the Bucks. He's been on the waiver wire list previously, and he continues to put up solid games. He's had 7 or more points in 4 of 6 games this year, and this Bucks passing offense has been one of the best in the NFL so far. This week, the Bucks play the Ravens, who have allowed over 13 points per game to tight ends. So I actually like Kade Auton as a top 10 tight end this week. Number 2 is Hunter Henry. I'm really liking Hunter Henry now that Drake May is playing. We've seen Henry produced every single time he has a decent quarterback. Henry had 5 targets, 3 catches, and a touchdown last week. I like Henry as a weekly streamer as long as May is playing. Number 3 is Tamm Hill. He's been on the waiver wire list all year, but he's also been injured all year as well. But if Hill plays, he has more upside than any other streaming tight end. He has upside for a 20-point game any given week. He can easily score 2 goal line touchdowns and have like 50 yards rushing easily. So if Hill plays, he's always a good streaming option. My last tight end is Noah Fant. This one is gross because Fant has never been trustworthy his whole career. He's never been consistent. But Fant has had multiple double-digit fantasy games this season, and this Seahawks offense is passing a lot, so maybe you get lucky and he has a good game again this week. I don't love it though. I'd rather pick up Tamm Hill, but if Tamm Hill's hurt, I guess Fant is the best option to go with. I also want to bring up some streaming defenses for you guys. I have 3 options, all of them also 33% rostered or less, so pretty available. Number 1 is the Bengals. They play the Browns, who might be the worst offense in the NFL, and the Browns have allowed the most sacks in the NFL, which is great for fantasy. And the Bengals defense looked pretty good last week against the Giants. Number 2 is the Bills. The Bills aren't a super elite defense, but they have shown to be a pretty good defense. They gave the Jets problems in week 6. Now they play the Titans, who don't have an NFL starting quarterback on their roster. Both of those quarterbacks are not starting level quarterbacks. Number 3 is the Packers. They don't have a good matchup. They play the Texans, who good quarterback, good offense, so not a good matchup. But at this point, we have to consider the Packers as a good defense. They have had at least 1 turnover in all 6 games, and in some games, multiple turnovers. So I think we keep riding the momentum. I still would rather have the Bills and Bengals because they have better matchups, but I don't mind the Packers. So those are 3 streaming defenses for you guys. Like I said, I have a separate waiver wire episode for each position. So go check all of them out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love all of you.